You've had a chaotic week. Your brain feels scattered, your to-do list is overwhelming, and everything feels out of control. So what do? You start reorganizing your closet, or alphabetizing your spice rack, or completely rearranging your bookshelf by color. And while you're doing it, something shifts. Your breathing slows, your thoughts quiet. That mental static starts to fade. People think you're procrastinating or being obsessive, but neuroscience just revealed what's actually happening. You're not avoiding your problems. You're using your environment to regulate your nervous system, and your brain knows exactly what it's doing. Let's start with something that's going to completely change how you see this habit. Psychologist Dr. Libby Sander at Bond University studied people who organize and clean when stressed, and she found something remarkable. The act of organizing physical space directly reduces cortisol, your body's primary stress hormone. But here's what's fascinating. It's not just about having a clean space afterward. The process itself, the actual physical act of sorting, arranging, and creating order, activates your brain's reward centers and deactivates the networks associated with rumination and anxiety. You're not cleaning because you're avoiding something harder. You're cleaning because your brain discovered that creating external order helps restore internal order. And that's not procrastination, that's sophisticated emotional regulation, because here's what most people don't understand about the urge to organize. It's not really about the mess. Research from Princeton University Neuroscience Institute found that physical clutter in your environment competes for your attention, creating constant, low-level cognitive load. Your brain is continuously processing all those visual stimuli, the pile of papers, the cluttered counter, the disorganized drawer. It's exhausting in ways you don't consciously notice. But when you organize, Dr. Sabine Kastner's research shows that removing visual clutter reduces that cognitive competition, freeing up mental resources for actual thinking. That calm you feel after organizing isn't just satisfaction with a job done. It's your brain literally having more processing power available because it's not managing environmental chaos anymore. But there's a control piece here that's even more profound. When life feels unpredictable, when work is chaotic, relationships are uncertain, or the world feels overwhelming, organizing gives you something incredibly rare: complete control over an outcome. Psychologist Dr. Catherine Roster found that during periods of high life stress or low perceived control, people specifically engage in what she calls compensatory control behaviors. You can't control your boss, your family, the economy, or global events, but you can control whether your books are organized by author or by genre. You can decide exactly how your kitchen drawers are arranged. You can create a system that works perfectly because you designed it. That sense of agency, of making decisions and seeing immediate results, is psychologically restorative. You're not being controlling. You're exercising the human need for autonomy in one of the few domains where you have complete authority. And this explains something you've probably noticed but never understood. You don't organize when life is calm. You organize when life is chaotic. When you're anxious, overwhelmed, or processing something difficult, suddenly you need to clean out that junk drawer or reorganize your entire pantry. Research by Dr. Roxane Cohen-Silver found this pattern consistently. People use physical organization as emotional processing. While your hands are sorting books or folding clothes, your mind is sorting through emotions and organizing thoughts. It's called embodied cognition, the idea that physical actions influence mental states. Creating physical order helps your brain create psychological order. You're literally working through internal chaos by addressing external chaos. Here's something else researchers discovered that validates this completely. Dr. Nicole Keith at Indiana University found that people with clean, organized homes are healthier and more active than people with cluttered homes. But the mechanism isn't what you'd expect. It's not that clean homes make you healthier. It's that the type of person who organizes their space is also better at organizing their life, their time, their goals, their habits. The organizing tendency is a window into how you approach everything. Studies show that people who love organizing score higher in conscientiousness, self-discipline, and goal-directed behavior. You're not just cleaning your kitchen, you're demonstrating a fundamental orientation toward creating structure and systems. That extends to how you approach work, relationships, health, everything. And here's where it gets really interesting. You know that specific feeling when everything is organized exactly how you want it? When you open a drawer and everything has its place, or you look at your bookshelf and it's arranged perfectly. Neuroscientist Dr. David J. Linden found that this triggers dopamine release, the same neurotransmitter associated with achievement and reward. Your brain is rewarding you for creating order. But studies show it's not just about completion. The process of organizing itself, the sorting, the decision-making, the arranging, activates the brain's task-positive network, which is associated with focused attention and problem-solving. While you're organizing your closet, you're actually training the same neural circuits you use for complex thinking. You're not wasting time. You're literally exercising your brain's executive function. Y pregunto, ¿estás listo para cambiar? ¿Estás listo para dejar de ser demasiado bueno? ¿Estás listo para establecer límites? Porque si sigues como estás, si sigues siendo complaciente, si sigues diciendo sí cuando quieres decir no, terminarás resentido, usado, infeliz y llegarás a viejo con arrepentimiento de haber vivido para otros en lugar de para ti. Pero si empiezas ahora a establecer límites, a decir no, a priorizarte, vivirás con respeto propio, con relaciones genuinas, basadas en respeto mutuo, con paz en lugar de resentimiento. Tengo 85 años, pasé 60 años siendo demasiado bueno, siendo complaciente, siendo doormat, y me costó mi tiempo, mi paz, mi respeto propio. Solo últimos años aprendí a establecer límites, a decir no, a priorizarme, y esos pocos años con límites han sido mejor que décadas sin ellos. Así que te digo, deja de ser bueno en sentido destructivo, deja de ser complaciente, deja de evitar conflicto a toda costa, establece límites, di no, defiéndete, priorízate, porque tu vida es tuya, no de personas que quieren aprovecharse, y mereces respeto, empezando por tu propio respeto hacia ti mismo.